Okay, middle of the St. John River, and I mean the middle. What time is it? My God, 5 to 11, Sunday morning. I'm sure a lot of members of the Fredericton police force or politicians like to have me with 2 cement block in the middle. But anyway, there's a guy fishing here.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
I'm Andrew.
Andrew. And there's going to be a tournament here next month?
Yeah, October 8th out of the Northside launch there.
Carleton Park?
Yeah. There's the first ever tournament for muskies that pays cash in New Brunswick is going to take place.
What?
Yeah. There's a couple, the Muskies Canada group that's around the St. John River chapter. They do what they call outings and they give away prizes. But a friend of mine, Matt, decided to organize a cash paying tournament, a little different format and not associated with him, and it's going to be quite a good time. You can come out here, try your luck at catching a big fish. First place is $1,250 cash.
What? Holy Jesus.
So that's not bad for a day of fishing. And
what's the entry fee?
Early bird registration was $70, and anytime now it's $85, which is pretty cheap compared to some entries fees for fishing around here.
First one in New Brunswick?
Yeah, it's the first cash style tournament in New Brunswick. The way it'll work is if you catch a muskie, there'll be 2 judge boats on the water because we're not going to kill the fish. We want to make sure every fish lives to the best of its ability after being angled.
That's good.
You call the judge boat that's in your area. The way they've got a map set up with zone ABCD from the Bucket Club to the Princess Margaret Bridge. And so you call the judge in your area and he'll come over and watch you measure the fish and verify that that fish was so many inches long by so many inches around in your net, and write it down and keep a track, and then basically end of the day the biggest fish will
if you keep on casting the way you just cast, you're not going to get much, huh?
I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. Distraction.
Distraction.
That's okay. Happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah. So at the end of the day we're gonna go to the Ramada once, you know, it is in October, so it's a little cold out here.
Yep.
And we're gonna go to the Ramada. There's a big raffle table, and there's a big, you know, first place, second place, third place will be awarded all their cash prizes. There's a striper bonus if you end up catching the biggest striper. That's a, you know, $100 cash bonus, which is still good for the day. And you know, there's not many rules to it. Basically, just have rugged enough gear for it, and make sure you have a big live release net. And there's lots of guys out there. I know my partner Charles in the event. We've got 2 nets between us, so we're going to bring them, and if guys need one, we'll lend them one, and you know, just promote the muskie fishery in New Brunswick, because it is a world-class fishery that not that many people are taking advantage of.
And the muskies, what you were telling me, came here from Quebec during a flooding
in the late 70s. A lake in Quebec flooded that they stocked with muskies, and they ended up in the way upper portion of the St. John River. And then over time they've migrated down and through the dam down, and they're considered an invasive species here. It's the only part in the world where they do that. And according to the fishing book, if you can catch 10 a day of any size, pretty much you can kill them. Where everywhere else in the world they're protected species.
Really?
And you're not allowed, there's no bag limits on them, you're allowed to angle them, but you can't kill them. So we're just trying to sort of raise awareness that they are here. They're not impacting the fishery like a lot of some people believe. There's been a lot of research done on them. We do some research on them, we tag them and track their locations and their growth. Dr. Curry did a isotope analysis on species from the dam and found, like, you know, that they're not eating all the salmon like some people believe, and they're not just eating everything in the river like a lot of people believe they are here. They're not severely impacting it, and they're just a big trophy fish.
So you must have a website? About the tournament?
About the tournament, it's fishingnb.ca. It's got all the rules, regulations, online registration, the history of the muskies in the New Brunswick River. What Matt's trying to do by promoting this tournament is just raise awareness to a lot of people that these fish are here. They're fun to catch, they're big, they're great, and that you can have a successful tournament and not have a lot of fish fatality without retaining them in live wells and such that like the bass guys do. So.
And what's the date again?
October 8th.
What time?
You should get there around 7 o'clock to get your boat, 7 a.m. to get your boat.
Any good fisherman starts at sunrise, right?
Oh yeah. Takeoff's going to start around 8 o'clock, and we're going to let the smaller boats go first so they can get upriver or downriver, wherever they want to go. And then the bigger boats that show up that can go a lot faster, they'll be let go a little later. And then all fishing will start at 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. No fish will be weighed after 5 o'clock. And then we'll all come in and get our boats out of the water, head over to the Ramada, warm up, get a bite to eat, and start handing out. Everyone gets a raffle.
That's Saturday?
That's Saturday morning. You're going to come on out and watch takeoff and all that?
I might be there.
It'll be a good time. There's over 25 registered guys so far, and there'll probably be, hopefully, another 25 guys that morning of. There's guys coming out of Nova Scotia for it, Quebec for it, so it's already starting to really raise awareness, just being it's year one so far. So hopefully it's going to be a good event, and it can grow and really show that, you know, downtown Fredericton, New Brunswick has.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Remove the river and you have nothing.
You got nothing. This river is a huge part of Fredericton's history. It's the reason Fredericton became the capital in the first place. And just people should really take advantage of it.
So well said. We'll leave it at that. Thank you.
No problem.